viajantes! How are you doing? In today's class, we are going to talk a little bit about Mother's Day. Come with me.
Mother's Day. Do you know what Mother's Day is? Dia das Mães, é isso aí. E eu convidei essa minha amiga, muito amada e querida, minha sis, para vir aqui falar um pouquinho lá dos Estados Unidos, como é que eles vivem o Dia das Mães lá, que é comemorado no mesmo dia que aqui no Brasil, e se existem algumas diferenças. Alright? So, let's talk to her. Clarissa, hello!
Hi, how are you?
Good. So, Clarissa, can you tell us a little bit about your experience during Mother's Day there in the US? Because you've been living there for a long time, and you are a daughter, and right now you are also a mother. Yeah, like you've been a mother for 4 years.
Yes. When I came here, I actually didn't know that they had the same day. So I remember I arrived here in the US was in October, and I was like, oh, Mother's Day is in May, and I didn't know the day. And then I had my first Mother's Day here, May 2006. And I remember it is a really big deal. So places are really crowded, like brunch places. Usually, the families go for brunch or they do things at home. So for example, it's almost as busy as Valentine's Day because you do have to make reservations a month before to get on a brunch. Because usually Mother's Day is the second Sunday of May. The same thing here. They do have a lot of they do cards, and children at school, they do a lot of crafts for mommies. And then, like, I was not a mom, so I was not really interested, like I would just, mail my mom a card back in Brazil. And then when I became a teacher, we would do a lot of crafts, and that would take us, a whole week, try to come up with ideas so the children can bring some mother's gift for their moms during Mother's Day. And then in 2016, I became a mom. That was my first Mother's Day as a mom. And that was very emotional because it was just, it was a very special day that would celebrate my mom, and then I was being celebrated. And luckily I had my mom here with me. And we had this big brunch, and it was very nice. Right now, they do a lot of, here in America, they do a lot of mommy and me photo shoots. So the photographers really do a lot of advertising about that. It's really cool. I did 1 year, you go with your daughter and you take pictures with her.
On Mother's Day, or you go previously, like before?
Yeah, you go before. So they do the sessions before, so you get the pictures on Mother's Day.
All right, great.
Yeah. They do also have a lot of, which this is something that I love, which is painting activities. So they do have kits for moms and daughters that they can paint a picture together, or, crafts. And they do have a lot of places that do events the day of Mother's Day. My daughter is kind of young still to go. But, when a child is about, I would say 6, 7, that age, they do have a lot of activities that they can do, mother and daughter or mother and son.
What kind of activities are those, Clark? Could you tell us some? Give us an example.
It's the paintings. So you paint, you paint a canvas. So you do the same with your child. They also have woodworking. That's fun too. And you can, do something that you can use in the home, or you can just create something with your child.
Ceramics, yeah. I think I remember something like that. Like they use it to do lots of ceramics.
Yes, they do like pottery, they create like mugs, and then you can plates. Yeah, so they do a lot of those. Like they do have a lot of activities on Mother's Day. And like I said, like this year we probably won't have the restaurants. We're probably going to have Mother's Day at home. But I already, one thing that they're doing right now here is they're doing called porch portrait. So because of the social distancing, we cannot get pictures with professional photographers. So actually, I'm doing this next week because Mother's Day is in 2 weeks. So a photographer is driving around the neighborhoods and she's taking pictures far away in your porch. So it's you and your daughter or you and your son, the mom and the son, and she's doing portraits from the porch of
Wow,
your house.
people are really creative. Yeah, like, okay, let's
Yeah,
find a solution.
let's find a solution. Yeah. So I heard that yesterday and of course I already signed up because oh, pictures, I love pictures. So she's gonna drive by all the neighborhood and she's gonna take pictures of the moms and the daughters or the sons and mothers. Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, class. So I guess we could say that it's pretty much the same we have here in Brazil, but that you guys over there celebrate it more, I would say, yeah? Like, because here in Brazil, we are used to go out for lunch or, like brunch is becoming kind of a famous thing here in Brazil, but still, like, we mostly go out for lunch and we buy presents, like presents that we find in the shopping malls, shops usually. And then that's basically it. And I think there in the US, although it's you guys are really good at shopping for things, you take Mother's Day in a more creative way. Yeah, like
Yeah,
do more things together.
yeah, I think it's because I don't know the temperature in May over there. It's probably a little bit on the cold side,
Yeah,
and here is more the warmer side. So usually families take the moms to wineries, to have wine. It's more the experience. I mean, we do get gifts, but I feel like there's more activities to do, and there's a lot of what we call Hallmark. It's a Hallmark holiday. Like I don't know, like if you know the term, but it's like more for the cards and for the marketing. It's like Christmas and Valentine's Day we call Hallmark holiday because it's all about buying, like all about spend, and we spend time together. But I do like that they have the aspect of activities that you can do with your daughter, with your son, or the family.
yeah.
New
So guys,
experiences.
and then maybe one day it will be less about the gifts you give and more about what you leave with them. Even more right now that we are living this lockdown quarantine period where we have to stay home. So maybe we can think of experiences that we can live with our mothers. All right. So I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye. I'll see you next week. Bye, class.
Bye.